Here's your thoughts. What do you think John McCain's visit meant today to a lot of Republicans out here in the crowd?
Oh, I think it was critically important because it, first of all, demonstrated how important Maine is to this national campaign, to John McCain's election. And his, I think, straightforward approach, his independent thinking, his maverick reputation, I think is very much consistent with Maine. It's a perfect fit for Maine, it's a perfect fit for America, and he speaks the universal language of authenticity, which we deeply appreciate here in the state of Maine. So he values Maine, and that's why he is here today. And for a presidential candidate to be here and to spend the day here, I think represents the serious approach that he is taking with respect to the state and knows that he can win. In fact, the polls are showing that he's closing the gap. And that's remarkable at this point in time, given that 20 years ago, Governor mccain, for example, was 17 points ahead of former President Bush at this moment in time. So it's clear that he has the capability of winning this state. And so he understands it, and his reputation for independence is so consistent with our values here in the state. And his approach to legislating and solving problems, and that's the same approach we take as President of the United States.
It's just a great honor to have Senator McCain here, someone who is a patriot, someone who has served this country. He's served not only in the military, but served in the United States Congress, and someone who believes that there's a higher calling and there's something more to life than simple self-interest. He's someone who's sacrificed for this country, someone who's made a difference, and someone I'm proud to support.
Can you start off by telling me who you are and who you represent?
My name is John Shellac. I am the commander of American Legion Post 66 in Lisbon Falls.
Okay, and tell me what brought you here today.
The fact that John McCain and I served aboard the USS Forrestal, and the fact that I am a Republican, I'm a member of the National Republican Party, and I came to show my support to the gentleman running for president.
Did you say you served with John McCain?
Yes, we were both in the Navy, and both of us served aboard the USS Forrestal.
What do you remember about him and your time in the service?
Never met the man at that time,
okay.
So it's kind of hard, The only thing I remember is he getting a lot of blame for bombs and rockets exploding on the flight deck of the USS Forrestal. It wasn't his fault.
And tell me what you thought of his speech today.
I thought it was more to the point than he has been lately. And he said things that people have been hoping to hear him say. So I kind of thought it was pretty good.
And what do you think the speech meant to a lot of the veterans out there in the crowd?
I think a lot of them may have changed their opinions, and I think a lot of them think more positively of him now.